Yo, welcome to the channel. I just want to say first, I'm back. It's been a minute. Actually been like 4 years since I made my first video, which was during the bull market of 2017 in October. You can check that video out. It's right up in the link. Well, not in the links, but it's on the videos. You scroll over to there and watch that if you want to. But again, that's from 2017. You ain't really got to watch that. But it's a few tracks in there too if y'all want to check that out too. Me and my homeboy Free. But anyway, I wanted to come today and actually wanted to start making videos because I feel like it need to be some more diversity out there, should I say, on YouTube at the moment. There's a lot of great influencers out there, don't get me wrong. A lot of them come with great content, good knowledge, a lot of resources that you can find out there on your own to help you along your journey um, in crypto and in stocks as well. And that's what we're here to talk about. This channel will be for crypto, stocks, marijuana, economics, politics, whatever I feel like talking about, keeping it real 100. That's all I'm all about. Eventually, once I get this video recording and everything set up, editing and all that, being able to work all that, I'll be able to eventually provide some good content. I hope so. Again, I want to welcome all y'all who viewing and tuning in. Go ahead and hit that like button, smash that for me. It'll be greatly appreciated to help me along my journey. And so today, I want to talk about crypto because that's what this channel is really going to be all about. But again, I will slide some stock market information up in there because that's what I'm all about. Trying to get this money, try to build wealth, try to build some generational wealth as well, being able to pass that down to your family or whoever it may be, uh, and next to kin or your legacy to be left behind. And so right now, we currently are in the bear market. If you don't know, unless you've been sleeping under a rock somewhere, um, Bitcoin is sitting at 21,000. It has been trending up for the last 7 days. And we're in a bear market because we've already had our bull run. We've all been, in the house for, basically the past 2, 3 years. We didn't transition from working in the office to working at home, having side hustles, whatever it may be. But today, the market is sitting at above a trillion, which is a good thing because it was just below a trillion. Previously, earlier this year, before the bull market ended, the market was actually above 3 trillion, which, is a very big difference, should I say, because the price and everything, of course, if you was around, Bitcoin topped at about 60,000, Ethereum around 4,000 or so, Cosmo at 44. Um, Tezos at $8. Dogecoin almost hit $1. Solana high was about 250 a coin. So a lot of crypto and stocks have actually dropped, should I say, about over 50%, but really about 80 or even 90%. And this is about the best time that you can have to really start investing, buying stocks, buying crypto, looking at, I can't even say real estate, but eventually once the housing interest in the housing market comes down a little bit as far as pricing, invest in real estate for the long term. Right now, Bitcoin dominance is sitting at 39.6%, ETH dominance at 17.1%, EGWE for the gas at 18. A minute ago it was like at 17. Uh, and so today, I want to look at basically to start off with the introduction of my channel and myself and how I feel about the crypto industry. I feel one that we're early. Back in 2017, I thought I was late, honestly, because Bitcoin was hit about 20,000, but I feel like I was late because it's already so much, and I think it's psychological because it's so much as far as price just to have one coin of one Bitcoin or of one Ethereum, but you can't think like that. You can actually just, buy in over time, which is known as DCAing, dollar cost averaging, and eventually, you could have potentially that one Bitcoin or one Ethereum, and then, you don't have to worry too much about it. But again, it's psychological because, like I said, back then I thought I was late, but we're really still early in this industry. And how you got to look at these cryptos, you can look at them as companies, but look at them more as software companies, because that's what they really are. They're software, being able to use on Web3, which is the new or next evolution to the web, basically. So being able to interact and transact on the web, with peer to peer, person to person, being able to transfer funds, say from the US to Africa or to China or wherever it may be without the middleman. So that's really the whole purpose of crypto in its own, and being your own bank, controlling your own money. We've seen where countries or states, or well, governments, should I say, have stopped the citizens of the nations from their own money that's sitting there in the bank, that they've worked hard for over time, but then in turn somewhere the government, stops them from being able to withdraw all their funds, or due to current situations like right now, inflation, the Fed trying to control it with interest being high and prices skyrocketing, gas prices, food prices. So it's all these things that you got to take into consideration when it comes to your money. And with your money, with this current situation with inflation going up, it actually dwindles or decreases your purchasing power of your dollar. So, what you bought yesterday, uh, it's higher as far as price of that product, but you can only purchase so much of the product now because of the price going up. Your dollar is still the same, but it's the prices around it for you as the consumer, that is being affected. So that's why your purchasing power is going down. Well, right now we want to focus on, when it comes to crypto investing, I would say start and look at the coins that's in the top 50 list. I really want to say start and only look at the coins that's in the top 30, but I would say 50 because I have a few coins that I'm interested in that I look at that's within that rank. So right now, one, we have Bitcoin, which is the king of all crypto, sitting at 21. The lowest it had just hit within this bear market was around 17,000. Some people are still calling for, say, a 10,000 Bitcoin, with inflation still going about. The Fed's talking about another hike in interest, which could cause another correction in the crypto market as well as the stock market, and make prices tank a little bit further, which is also a good thing. It's not a bad thing because that gives you the opportunity to buy in, and at a better time, and price wise. And so when everything does start rising, that puts you in a better position. And so Bitcoin again is sitting at 21. I think today's high was around 22 8, so 22,800. Um, Ethereum, we're sitting at 1,500. Look at the 7-day chart, looking pretty good. Uh, we're gonna skip the stable coins, so we're gonna go to BNB, which is another one, a good one to look at. It's sitting at 257 at the moment with a nice uptrend on the 7-day. We have XRP, sitting at 35 cent. We have Cardano sitting at 47 cent, and Solana at $42.82. And then you have Doge. Everything up in the green right now because we've previously been on the downtrend in the red. So it's good to see that we're currently in having a relief rally, which is good for everybody, even in the stock market. But what I want to talk about today is, say, the top coins that I'm interested in, because today is just a little introduction of me, and my channel. I go by Priest as well as DB Dope. You can find me out there on IG, on Twitter. You can find me at DB Crypto as well. Eventually, I'll have some links where you can just, tap that and then follow me and whatnot. So my top five that I am considering, and these are altcoins. Bitcoin is always an investment. You always want a DCA. No matter if it goes up, it goes down, you want to hold for the long term because in the long term, it will pay off. You know, some people may think like, what is the use case behind Bitcoin? There's not too many use cases, but everybody perceives it to be the next store of value, just similar to as gold. And basically, Bitcoin is digital gold. It can be sent from, say, the U.S. all the way to someone in Africa or China. There's no need for a middleman. This is why Bitcoin was invented. It's meant to be your own. It's meant for you to be your own bank, to be able to preserve your own wealth, to be able to again to remove the middleman, such as the government, from being able to have their hands in your pockets, being able to see what you're buying, what you're doing with your money that you work every day for. And privacy is a big thing. We don't. Most people might not think about it or look at it and think that privacy is important, but it really is when you think about it. Because every time you're surfing the internet on your phone or surfing on the web, there's some type of data in the background that's tracking what you're doing. That's why when you see on your iPhone when you're talking about something, and then next thing you know, you're going to Google to search for it or looking on IG, and it all automatically is popping up, and it's because it can hear you, it's listening to you. So watch out. The government be tracking you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to big crypto. Uh, Number five. Let me see. Okay. Well, my again my top coins, right? So Bitcoin number one. Always buy that DCA. So I'm investing in Ethereum because we know that is basically the next biggest thing behind Bitcoin. You can see that as the mother of crypto, right? Um, it's having an upgrade coming in September. ETH 2 is coming out where it's moving from proof of work to proof of stake. It's something it's called like a triple halving, in which because there's a new protocol that was put in place to actually burn Ethereum over time with the transactions. So it's actually making it deflationary instead of inflationary, which we can make a video about that, discussing the difference between that so then y'all can understand because not all of these coins are deflationary. Some are inflationary, or some are actually both, like Bitcoin and Solana. I just learned that they're inflationary and deflationary. And so Ethereum again is number one. Two would be BNB. To me, that's like the child of Bitcoin and Ethereum put together. Uh, we can go into the basics and the protocol and the nature of this crypto on another video, but this is number two that I'm looking at. Three, Cardano. Charles Hoskinson, if you don't know him, do some research. Look him up. He seems to be a very intelligent guy. He went in front of the Congress themselves, the Senate, to talk about and discuss crypto and the advantages of crypto, and also the point of say having stable coins and whatnot because of the debacle with UST and Terra Luna that happened earlier this year that actually caused for the crypto market to go into a down spiral where a couple centralized exchanges also had to go and file bankruptcy, and a lot of people within this year actually took a hit, lost some funds. I'm also, should I say, well included in that because of this particular stablecoin that touched the whole crypto ecosystem. So everybody just is holding on to their britches and standing strong and DCAing. If you believe, you believe. If you don't, you sell and then you move on. But if you're an investor, you believe in what you believe in, and it will eventually all pay off. You just don't spread yourself too thin. And this is why I'm going over, say, my top five investments, because if you spread yourself too far or too thin, then you're you're not able to actually risk manage that your money. So the best way to be able to manage your money and to consolidate here and there when taking profits and whatnot is to just have a nice a basket, but a handful that you can maintain. All right. And so three again was Cardano, referring to Charles Hoskinson. They're big with transaction speeds, NFTs. They have potential gaming coming towards it. They're proof of stake. They have a big potential. The high, I believe, was like a really like $3 and something, but now it's at 47 cent. Previously, back in 2017, it was at 1 cent or so. So it actually did over 100 plus X. Next for me, investment wise, number four would be Atom, and that's actually ranked number 29. And I'm actually a Atom Maxi, and then I say I'm a Bitcoin bull as well. But I'm Atom Maxi because Cosmos is, I feel, is going to be incredible. What they're working on is called interoperability, which is the same thing that Polkadot is as well is working on. They're the two blockchains currently focusing on interoperability, which allows blockchains basically to talk to each other and allow us consumers basically to move our money or interact with other dApps on other blockchains. So you're able to bridge your funds from one blockchain to another blockchain, or again use a dApp that's on Ethereum through Polkadots or Cosmos protocol. Um, and so that's why, and then they got a lot going on as well, which I can make a video on that because they got airdrops, they have a whole bunch of other projects that are sovereign as far as their chain goes, that helps prevent and actually improve security as well. It prevents, hacks, and I mean, it can, the potential, it makes the chain strong, but I can again go into more into that on another video. And then next would be Tezos, which is in the 42th rank within the 50. Um, their high for this bull market was around $8.55. I believe they're a great crypto to really software project to invest in because this is self upgradable. It's proof of stake. It offers rewards almost daily, depending on what it is. Their NFTs are pretty nice. They're still improving. There's not a lot on the DeFi side. If you're not familiar with DeFi, that's just decentral finance. Basically interacting again with the blockchain, but we can go over that as well. So I have a lot of knowledge that I would like to drop on y'all if y'all want to sit back and just watch the videos that I share. And again, I hope y'all enjoy them and take in the knowledge, and also search around YouTube for different influencers out there and just listen to see what they're talking about. Don't just hear them out. Don't actually take for granted what they're saying or what they're doing and trying to jump in or follow them. Follow your own thoughts, your own emotions. Don't let nobody else tell you do what to do with your money. Do what you want to do with your money. And so there we go. We got Tezos. Um, and then, so that's all five as far as my altcoins. So again, we have Ethereum, BNB, Cardano, Tezos, and Atom. And I feel like all of those are five strong projects, and they actually have been around since the last bear market as well. And so I feel like they have great potential. But then I'm sure as a veteran or maybe somebody who's advanced in the crypto industry, as an investor, y'all would say like, oh well, why not Solana or why not Polkadot? But Solana, they've had some problems over the time, but I don't feel like they're a bad project. They're a good software. Their speed is up there. They're one of the most used chains right now as far as NFTs. They got a lot going for them, but they've also had some hiccups as well. Polkadot, like I had mentioned, the comparison with Atom and interoperability. I do have some Polkadot that I locked up that I will eventually get back. So I'm still, like I said, have a handful of investments, that you're willing to manage. and just I'm trying to see which one will actually win, that race in interoperability. But I'm heads over for Atom. It's Cosmos Hub is a banger, but I will give a video on that as well. But other than that, one last thing we want to talk about is stablecoins. Um, what caused the whole down spiral earlier this year was a potential stablecoin that was known as UST, which was part of the Terra Luna blockchain. And basically, this coin was an algorithmic coin, which I don't even know what that was. I was new to that. That was, again, I said I was around here around 2017, and you know what I'm saying? That was the first time I even heard about it. But listening to other people and uh, CNBC as well, you know what I'm saying? Listen to what they had to say. You would have thought it was good. Everything was, all sunshines and dandelions. But due to how the protocol was, and it was offering an interest of, say, 20% to everybody who was willing to lend their money in that protocol to gain that APR, um, caused a collapse within the crypto industry. And the guy behind it, he had tried to back it by Bitcoin and whatnot, but due to that, trying to cover it, and there was a bank run on UST, causing it to depeg. He had to sell some Bitcoin as well to try to, try to fight it, but all that was doing was putting pressure on the market, which caused the downwards spiral. With that going forward, there were centralized exchanges that end up going bankrupt, as you may be aware if you're not new to crypto, but causing, again, them to go bankrupt, employees to get fired, or they had to get laid off or whatnot, customers like myself. But I was never invested in it because I'm not touching any centralized exchanges. I'm not leaving my money on centralized exchanges. You shouldn't leave your crypto on centralized exchanges. I want to make that clear and important as possible, because if the key thing to take from this little part is not your keys, not your coins, as they say. If you don't own the privacy or keys to your wallet, which we'll have a video discussing the best type of wallets out there to use, then you don't have access to your funds. And so customers have lost millions of dollars. Even big wigs, like on CNBC and all that, have lost millions of dollars. And so this is why I wanted, last thing to discuss was stablecoins. And to me, the best stablecoins at the moment, um, they have three, which is Tether, USD coin, and BUSD, Binance USD. Tether is a stable coin that's backed by commercial paper, maybe junk bonds, other countries' currency, should I say. It could be anything, rubles, euro, pounds, who knows, but they haven't really allowed for a publicly self-audit quite yet, but they're one of the, as you can see, top three, but they're the top stable coin at the moment. And then you have USDC coin, which is a coin that is based off the Ethereum blockchain, in which they're fine only until Ethereum gets the upgrade. And the only reason I say that is because current Ethereum transaction fees are costly, but they have been going down, which, price wise, it makes it more affordable to do transactions or to convert your crypto to the stable coin if you want to avoid the volatility within the market. And then next we have Binance USD, which I truly like, which is backed and is created by Binance Exchange, which is one of the top exchanges out there to trade and buy crypto on. They're good as far as being backed, just like USD coin, backed by fiat, which is, actual money, government money, or other bonds or whatever it may be. So those two are I would say, most trusted, even though they're not, they're under Tether as in rank. But I say the best use case, and as far as being able to be backed up or stable, having more faith in it, and holding its name as a stable coin. Those two would be the best to park your money in. Once you feel like, all right, I'm taking profit, I'm going to park my money here, or I want to sit here and avoid the volatility and wait till the market bounce back, or to just DCA as time goes. And so basically that's all I wanted to discuss today within this video. Again, just my top five in cryptos that I'm preferring to invest in during this bear market, and then to point out the top 50 lists that you should just look over instead of actually going out of that list to look for those easy meme or 10x quick gains, because in the market that's what most people are chasing for. But doing that, you can end up losing your money at the same time. So you just take it at a slow pace, but only risk as much as you're willing to lose. Do not bet your whole shirt, or yeah, you end up out somewhere piss poor. And on that note, go ahead and smash the like button. Tune in to the next video. Subscribe. Again, this is Priest. You can follow me on Twitter at DB Crypto, and I'm all about it. One.